So the 2023 NHL All-Star Skills Competition is set to take place tonight in Sunrise, Florida at the time I'm recording this video, February 3rd, 2023. And today we're going to go over the participants participating in the events and as well as give my predictions on who I think is going to win each event. So without further ado, let's get into it. First event, we have the fastest skater, and right away on the screen, what might be shocking is you don't see Connor McDavid or Nathan MacKinnon there. McDavid said this year he wants to do something different, and I think MacKinnon wants to do something different too, as they know they're both really fast, and McDavid has won this event 3 years in a row. So it's being fair to everyone else. But this year's participants are Andrei Svechnikov from the Carolina Hurricanes, Cale Makar from the defending Stanley Cup champions Colorado Avalanche, Dylan Larkin from the Detroit Red Wings, Kevin Fiala from the LA Kings, Kirill Kaprizov from the Minnesota Wild, and Chandler Stevenson from the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, my prediction to win this fastest skater event, I'd have to go with Dylan Larkin or Cale Makar. I'd give Dylan Larkin the edge. I just think he's a bit more faster than Cale Makar. But Cale Makar is obviously fast as well, so I could see him being a close second. So definitely would have to say one of those two, Larkin or Makar. But if I had to pick between one of them, I'd give the edge to Dylan Larkin. Okay, next event, the Breakaway Challenge. The participants this year are David Pastrnak from the Boston Bruins, Matthew Tkachuk from the host city Florida Panthers, Mitch Marner from the Toronto Maple Leafs, and then Ovechkin and Crosby announced that they will be teaming up together in the Breakaway Challenge. So that should be really interesting to see what they come up with. Now, for the Breakaway Challenge, that's always hard to predict the winner because it's based on the judges' scores and the player with the highest score wins. But if I had to make a prediction, I'd say Ovi and Crosby. They're teaming up together. I feel like they got something really fun planned up their sleeve. And I think it's going to be really interesting and entertaining for sure. So I'd have to give it to Sid and Ovi. Okay, a new event this year, the Splash Shot. And the participants are Nathan MacKinnon from the defending Stanley Cup champions, Colorado Avalanche, Sidney Crosby from the Pittsburgh Penguins, Matthew Tkachuk from the host city team for the Panthers, Brady Tkachuk from the Ottawa Senators, Cale Makar from your defending Stanley Cup champions, Colorado Avalanche, and Mikko Rantanen, also from the defending Stanley Cup champs, Colorado Avalanche, Adam Fox from the New York Rangers, and Igor Shesterkin from the New York Rangers. Now, here's how the Splash Shot event will work. The competition takes place on the beach in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Winner is determined by the player to dunk their opponents first. Rules: single elimination tournament. Players compete head to head. Players are required to hit all targets before attempting to dunk their opponents in a dunk tank. Tie situations. If any matchup ends with the opponent dropping into the dunk tank at the same time, players will compete again. So, my prediction on who's gonna win the Splash Shot, they have to hit targets. MacKinnon and Crosby are pretty accurate at that. I mean, they practice that together all the time in the summer. So I'd have to pick MacKinnon or Crosby to win that. If I had to go with one, uh, that's tough. A lot of good participants in this event. I'd have to give it to, out of Sid or McKinnon, I'd have to go Sid. Sid is so good at accuracy on targets and all that. You see him practice that all the time. I'm giving it to Sid. But we'll see. Should be interesting for sure. Okay. And then you have the hardest shot competition. The participants this year are Rasmus Dahlin from the Buffalo Sabres, Seth Jones from the Chicago Blackhawks, Elias Pettersson from the Vancouver Canucks, Alex Ovechkin from the Washington Capitals, and Josh Morrissey from the Winnipeg Jets. Now, I think this one, a lot of people are gonna go with the obvious pick here, which is most likely the favorite to win this event, Alex Ovechkin. That's who I'd have to go with. I mean, he has an absolute rocket of a shot. We see it all the time. I think OV definitely takes this event. Although Rasmus Dahlin could be a close second too, but I definitely have to go OV for this event. Now, another new event this year, the pitch in puck participants are Clayton Keller from the Arizona Coyotes, Johnny Gaudreau from the Columbus Blue Jackets, Jason Robertson from the Dallas Stars, and Nick Suzuki from the Montreal Canadiens. Now, here is how the pitch in puck will work. 4 NHL players will compete on a par 4 island green using a combination of hockey and golf shots. Winner is determined by the player with the lowest score. Tie situations. If at the completion of the event there is a tie for the least number of shots, the longest drive will determine the winner. So this one's also hard to predict because it's a combination of hockey and golf shots. We all don't really know who's good at golf, but I'm pretty sure that I heard Nick Suzuki's pretty good at golf. So just for the fun of it, for my prediction for this event, I'm gonna go Nick Suzuki. And then we have the accuracy shooting participants. A lot of good accurate players here participating in this event. We got Nazem Kadri from the Calgary Flames, Leon Draisaitl from the Edmonton Oilers, Connor McDavid from the Edmonton Oilers, Alexander Barkov from the host city Florida Panthers. He's replacing Austin Matthews because obviously Matthews is out 3 weeks with an injury, so Barkov had to take his place. Then we have Jack Hughes from the New Jersey Devils, Brock Nelson from the New York Islanders, Artemi Panarin from the New York Rangers, Kevin Hayes from the Philadelphia Flyers, Vladimir Tarasenko from the St. Louis Blues, and Nikita Kucherov from the Tampa Bay Lightning. How do you pick a winner on this one? Like I said, a lot of great, accurate players. I feel like the favorite in this has got to be McDavid, though, or Draisaitl. For my prediction, I'm going to give it to McDavid. I think McDavid's just too good at accuracy. I'm going to give it to McDavid to win this event. And now, the next event, we have the Tendy Tandem. And the participants are Linus Ullmark from the Boston Bruins, Andrei Vasilevsky from the Tampa Bay Lightning, Ilya Sorokin from the New York Islanders, Igor Shesterkin from the New York Rangers, UC Saros from the Nashville Predators, Connor Hellebuck from the Winnipeg Jets, Stuart Skinner from the Edmonton Oilers, and Logan Thompson from the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, here's how the Tendy Tandem will work. The winner is determined by the goalie tandem with the most total points. Rules: Central versus Pacific and Atlantic versus Metro. One goalie from each division will be designated the shooting goalie and one in the net goalie. The shooting goalie from a division will take a shot from a designated mark. 3 points if the shot goes in the hole, 2 points if shot hits the in net target, and no points if the shot misses the net. The in net goalie from the opposing division will face 3, 2, or 1 players depending on the points earned by the shooting goalie. Players start from center ice on referee's instruction. Players must shoot on the rush, and NHL shootout rules generally apply. Drop passes are allowed. Okay, so for the Tendy Tandem, my prediction to win this, I'd have to go. I would have to pick Vasilevsky, maybe Connor Hellebuck, but I'm gonna go with Vasilevsky. So yeah, that is gonna be it for the skills competition now. Those are my predictions. I guess we'll see how good my predictions do. Maybe I'll get all of them right. I doubt it though. I'll probably get some of them right. Maybe I'll get all of them wrong. We'll see, but predictions are just for the fun of it, right? It's going to be a great All Star Skills competition anyway, and a great All Star weekend. Obviously, the 3-on-3 All Star tournament between the 4 divisions All Star game is tomorrow on Saturday, February 4th. So, without further ado, guys, enjoy the skills competition tonight. It's always fun to watch the skills competition. Personally, I love watching the skills competition better than the game, so I just find it more entertaining. So enjoy the skills competition tonight, and if you watch the All-Star game, enjoy the All-Star game as well, and have a great All-Star weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next one.